Man, that's a short song. Probably should have made an extended loop just for streaming purposes. But, oh well.
We now return to Mega Man.
We are back. And it's time for some more legends. Starting the year off right. Gave my brother some happy birthday wishes. Now it's time for some Mega Man.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Even had the yearly tradition to have some black-eyed peas.
Everything and give
For good luck and all that.
Good luck!
Anywho, last week I confirmed I can actually stream properly again. I didn't get that many drop frames, so let's go ahead and finish what we started. I think it's this one. Let's see. Everything seems to line up. Yep, okay. And so, if you look at the VODs that are available on in the past archives, you may notice there's a lot of very short segments of me trying to play Legends previously. Because for some reason, when I tried streaming those previous times, I was getting like major drop frames. Like so many drop frames that at one point the stream just cut off and started on again. And there was just a huge delay and a lot of buffering for some reason. But that issue seems to be gone now. So we're getting back to business. Hey, Barrel. Also, I would have streamed yesterday, but it turns out I had a different internet issue that day. Because I did not have any internet for most of the day. Not sure why, though, because our solution was pretty simple, but even after calling Comcast to see what the fuck's the problem, they did not know what to do. We just figured it out on our own. People thought Barrel was Barrel. What are your thoughts on that? Honestly, I thought so too, considering the name and, you know, overall aesthetic for Barret was very much like a young Barrel. But I was more curious on how the story would justify that, if it was actually the case. Like, I'm pretty sure it's Bounty Mo was like, huh, have you ever noticed that we never seen Gramps and Barret in the same locations at the same time? I wonder what that's all about. And then it turns out to actually just be a gag. It turns out that, no, they just happen to not be in the same locations. They are actually two separate people. It's like Legends could get away with that kind of joke. And I just realized I still have not gotten Grand Grenade. Right. Grenade arm. Yeah, I do not have Grand Grenade yet. That's weird. But you know, there is a spot I haven't gone to yet since I got the high jump. Oh, right, it is. I honestly forget sometimes because most of my memories of Legends is very passive when it comes to things. Like, I go with the flow. I have a flow that I just go with. Oh no, believe me, I know Legends 2 like the back of my hand, but 1 is one I've got less solid memory of because I actually lost my physical copy a long time ago. So I never got to play it as much as I could 2. But I played 2 a lot. In fact, I played it so much I could actually answer all the questions on the freaking Mirror's 100 question quiz legitimately. I might be able to get at least 80 if I could do it now, but we'll see once we get to Legends 2. Expensive ass weapon. Alright, let's go to the subgate.
Up and away!
But to answer your earlier question, John, about what I'm excited for in regards to Tyson or Dive, when it comes to Dive, I just take whatever comes in. And, you know, if I'm excited for it, then I'm excited for it. If not, yeah. I don't specifically look forward to anything until it's revealed. Or, you know, if it's data mined. But as for Tyson, I'm more just wondering what it's going to look like, gameplay-wise. Because, you know, it's going to be so different from any of the other official Mega Man game we've gotten so far. Well, officially, we don't know what Tyson is because, you know, it hasn't been announced yet. But according to, you know, what's been leaked and all that, it's looking to be some sort of multiplayer-focused game. Specifically like arena fighting from what people are saying. Now, what that entails, not sure. It could be like a third-person shooter, could be Fortnite, could be Power Stone, we don't know. Nothing's officially announced yet.
I've never seen a site like this before. There's a big pit in the middle and I can't... Mega Man? Are you okay? Can you see a door somewhere? I can't get any readings of that room, Mega Man.
So we have no idea what's going to actually be happening in Tyson. Is it going to be a crossover game with all the series? Is it just going to focus on one series? Who's going to be playable? How's it going to play? We don't know.
In that room. Can you see a switch anywhere?
I don't see any switches, but there's some writing here. Let's see. It says Operations Room 2.
Yeah, definitely. We got like a good stream of constant content for content creators. Could probably make Tyson Tuesdays or something.
The insertion of
but you know, it's not gonna actually call it Tyson when it's released, probably.
Or higher prototype Anthro unit ID cards.
What's a prototype
Heck,
Anthro
you can make a whole freaking schedule
heard of that
with some
before.
of this Mega Man stuff out there right now.
Well,
You can
whatever
have
that is.
Mega
You
Maker
need
Mondays,
3 ID
Rock Band
cards,
Tyson
right?
Tuesdays,
If we're lucky,
Waifu Wednesdays
you'll
for
be able to
Dive,
find them
and
inside
so
there.
on. Not sure what Thursday could be. Oh yeah, Throwback Thursday. Play the old games. Ah! Pfft. All according to plans, I assure you. Alright, bitch. Fan Game Friday also works, because there is a lot of fan games out there. This is not the one with the hole in the wall. And there you go, your full week of Mega Man streams. Ah! He punched me through the freaking door. And you know what? For a bonus stream, you could have Shuffling Saturdays for the Damage Shuffler. Speaking of which, I might do one of those next week. But what I'll be shuffling through, we shall see. It's alright, Zero's fine. He just hit himself while he repaired himself. Honestly, finding these shield guys in this game really makes me miss the lifter. Because that was always my go-to way of getting rid of them in 2. Just toss them and yeet them. And grab them and yeet them.
Did you find something, Mega Man?
I think I found an ID card.
Good going.
I'll go back to that control room once I found the others.
Alright. Forgetting where I'm going. I mean, I always preferred the Legends 1 voice. It's just a shame that, you know, he went through puberty, so he couldn't come back for 2. But, you know, like I said in the last session, this is the only game in this generation where a Mega Man is voiced by a guy in English. As far as, you know, Japanese is concerned, you know, X has always been voiced by a guy. Like, just to, you know, point it out, like, you know, when it comes to the Japanese voices, X is the exception when it comes to the Mega Man, because he's the only one who's voiced by a guy. Wait for the third one. Actually, wait.
That looks like the generator you've been looking for. Can you get it to work? All right! You should be able to get the elevator to work now.
Note I haven't actually come across the elevator yet. Straight up, I'm just waiting for the bass voices to be added, and they are just actually reused clips. Would have just begged the question of what took them so long to get that. But it must be new voices if it's taking this long to come, right? Right? Let's not forget that Iris is still the only character who has not only got a new actress to play her, but also is the only one that has actually new voice lines outside the original characters. Get some more Z. Also, I'm pretty sure I got a Buster Farm with the Tolowitz. Okay, no, it didn't. Upstyles clips are from Operate Shooting Star. I can basically tell by the compression of the voice clips. Because, like, regular EXE and Dark Mega are from 5DS. Fitting for that last one, but still. This is where it just came from. Yeah, I definitely wanted hub style more than I wanted roll, but you know, I'll take roll anyways. Because out of all the characters who have, you know, a free heal, she's like the freest heal out of the entire permanent roster. Because you just use a skill and she heals. It comes back pretty quickly. You don't even need to hit anything. And you don't even need to rank her up for it either. It gets better at later ranks, but still, it doesn't even need to be ranked up.
Mega Man, I'm seeing something funny on my monitor. It looks like there's a false wall or something. There's probably a secret room in there.
You need an explosive weapon to get through there, by the way. Like one of the only times a special weapon is actually required to progress.
Hey, Mega Man. Have you ever wondered where the Reaverbots came from? I mean, who made them and why? You know, we go around doing digs all over the place, but is it right? It's almost like stealing.
We interrupt this conversation to
Mega
bring you a
Man,
mini-boss fight.
I'm picking up 3 Reaverbots close by. Watch out!
Getting suddenly philosophical there, Roll. And then just deciding to drop the subject. You jumped back and breathed fire on him. Frick. It made me miss all my loot.
I'm not picking up any more Reaverbot signals. I think it's safe.
But now my shield's broken. Hopefully be visiting Data right after this anyways. I just have the flak jacket. Gotta buy you for some money. Alright. Oh yeah, so my free S-rank pull was actually Dynamo. If I didn't pull him in his banner, that would have been me getting him for the first time. Ah, landed on him. Looking at my roster right now, the only new character I could have gotten from that banner would have been Colonel. Honestly, I've been wanting to make that kind of video ever since Volna got released, because it tied perfectly into that, M Chaser video I made before. Because, hey, he actually runs for a little while. Who's he running away from? Hey, the two good guy Mega Men. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
This is it. Once I'm inside the main gate, we should be able to figure out why the Reaver boss activated like that. But how come we can read these ancient...
Yeah, the fact that Roll was there too was also adding to the mix. It's like he gets a new weapon for Roll, he just starts committing crimes. I think at some point I might just make a little compilation of all my little poll videos with all the spectacle I made for them. At least the ones that, went all out. Because there are some where just, I pull them, I add their theme in, because that's just standard. But if I make a skit out of it, I might as well just do one for that. Okay, this is probably the most famous one, just simply because I actually animated something in Source Filmmaker for that. And honestly, if I had access to like more of the character models, I'd probably do more of those. But importing models into Source Filmmaker is a hassle, and it's easy to just use Blender. But I need to learn how to use Blender first. And honestly, I've been trying to learn Blender for like the past couple months now, it's just I haven't finished the tutorial yet. It's like ever since Falcon Armor, I decided I'm just always going to record my pulls, just in case something sneaks up on me. But then it turns out that the one time I didn't decide to do it was when Kai shows up. Ah, the Active Buster. Which is actually the most expensive weapon in the game. More so than a Shining Laser. Now it'll become tradition for Shining Laser to become expensive thanks to Legends 2, and the fact that you have to reach your Zenny cap twice to upgrade it in that game. But in this game, the Active Buster is the most expensive. And yeah, I'm gonna do the Shining Laser. It is tradition to end the game with Shining Laser. Even if I don't fully upgrade it, because I'm not grinding out that mess. I'm just gonna work with what I got. I think the Shining Laser is like the only weapon in the game that requires 3 things to make. And why did I leave? I need to talk to World Go back anyways. Alright, I got the adapter. I forgot about that. Range will be helpful in next fights. But one of the parts for the Shining Laser requires you to get all the museum items.
Okay, Mega Man, hold on. Lift off!
It's the bonds.
Now that he's opened the main gate for us, we don't need to keep him around any longer. Time to blow him and that ship of his to Kingdom Come! All port cannons, prepare to fire! Fire!
Now for the only song that gets acknowledged in other official games in the soundtrack. Now granted, it's a good song,
Stand a chance out here.
but you know,
We'll have
with
to
it being
try and hide in the clouds.
de facto Legends theme for all of the crossovers and all that.
Cease fire! They're trying to lose us in the clouds. After them!
Also thinking about it, do we really need to be this high up to go from the to the Closer Woods ruins?
That little ship's faster than she looks. Launch the Drox! Don't let him get away!
The fact that they actually
Let's
textured
see you
the other,
escape this
like the
time.
other side of his mouth to show where, you know, we would see through his teeth are, is insane.
I'm picking up a
Not a
lot of
detail, it's
pressure.
not a detail.
Little ships closing in on us. Mega Man, can you take them out?
No problem, Roll.
Hey, that didn't have subtitles. Final and first battle with the Gesellschaft.
Mission start!
First one survived. There we go. Caesar, good thing to have the active buster before this fight. Makes that first phase real quick.
Roll, they're right on top of us.
I'm on it, Mega Man. Here we go!
Also, we'll say going into Legends 2, I do kind of miss how most of the weapons in this game match Mega Man's color scheme. I say most because the Power Bus is kind of the exception.
Where'd they go? They're gone!
Diesel! They're underneath us! They're right below the Gessel shaft!
Underneath? They couldn't have! They must have discovered our weak spot! Battle stations! It looks like they're serious. They want to go out fighting, just like cornered rats! On your toes, everyone!
Roger! Rats? Okay, Mega Man, now it's our turn. Take out their weak points one by one. Diesel! There's a fire in Block 2! I'm sealing it off!
What? Gunners! What do you think you're doing? Knock them out of the sky!
Aim for the underside and engines on their wings. The armor should be thinner there. That's it, Mega Man. It's working. Keep it up.
I appreciate how some of my shots are just not damaging it.
Another hit? What kind of firepower are they packing on that
Plasma
ship?
power.
What? They're still flying? There must be some place we haven't hit yet. Where could it be? Mega Man? Aim for that star marker.
This attack is basically Bond's trademark, considering almost every single one of their machines has it.
Mission complete!
It's like the Marwolf has it, this has it, the freaking C thing has it, even Bruno has it. It's like the trademark attack.
Mega Man, if we're not careful, we'll be caught in the explosion. We've got to get out of here.
Right.
You didn't think you'd be able to take care of us that easily, did you? But they still managed to get me. I can't move my arm. It's up to you, Tron. Get him!
Leave it to me, Teasel. He's gone too far this time. No more playing around.
Are you ready for round 2?
I'll shoulder!
Ow, ow, ow. Ah, they're still missing you. I guess it's technically round 3 since the drops will be round 1, but still. Or if you know how to lead your shots, it does go down pretty quickly.
I'm sorry, Teasel. I lost.
Don't worry your pretty little head over it, Tron. We tried our best, but sometimes your best isn't good enough. We lost fair and square. That's life.
They did eject, didn't they?
I don't think so.
Maybe. Maybe we should have taken it easier on them.
Hey, Roll, who's flying the ship? You know Gramps is on board now, maybe he was. Or where's Data? Yep. Speaking of checking out unexplored ruins, hey Roll, how's it going?
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Whoops.
Get out of here now! Next time, knock before opening the door.
Sorry,
Honestly,
Roll.
considering that's practically mandatory, what purpose does that serve? It's like, oh, Mega Man just so happened to come in when Roll's changing. Alright, changing method to Grand Grenade for a bit. I'm pretty sure it's not random because I've always got that cutscene after the fight with the Guest Shaft. I always got it there. And with Legends 2, the reason for the fanfare is because it's basically a reward. Because, you know, when it happens, that means, hey, you've reached the threshold to get the discounts for weapon upgrades. No, I'm gonna... Why am I walking? I can... Jet ski. Yep. Walnut's a naughty boy. Wrong walls. Hold on. No, it is the other one. Damn it. I mean, technically not dark enough because Mega Man peeping on Roll is a reward for being good, not evil. Only the purest Mega Man gets to gaze at Roll. I think the only other protagonist that even comes close to anything like that is Lan in Valorant 1. There's a very, very, like, out-of-the-way thing where in one scenario, things like... I actually forget which scenario it is, but there's one scenario where we can go into Male's house and she's, you know, changing in her room with the curtains up and everything. He talks to the curtains and, you know, Male's like... It's like, ah, Lan, get out of here! Okay, where's my grenade room? Let me go ahead and fight this guy again. Nice aim. Okie dokie. I think I might have taken the long way to this. Ow. Here we are. This leads to one of them. First, I need to turn my kick on. Now these guys really make me miss the lifter. Check this hole, right? Okay. Ow. Actually, since the main gate is open, all those side quests are also available now, so I should go ahead and do those. Alright. Here's one. Ow. But just staring at the wall of war. Hey, I'm shooting you. Why'd you take damage? Delay, huh? Hold on a sec. Let me try refreshing the feed. Where's the refresh on this? But you know what? That's probably just the inherent delay from capturing from the PS3, because there's a larger delay when capturing from PS3 than like PS4s or any of the current gen consoles. So it's like I make up for that by adding a delay to my voice to make it line up more, but I haven't troubleshooted that before. Like, let's just do this quick here. I'll do a quick sync test just to demonstrate it. Because, like, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's like, how much of a delay was it there? Yeah, that delay is just not there when playing on current gen consoles. So, I could delay my voice a little bit just to make it sync up a bit. Since it's in milliseconds. Let's just work with that for now. Money. It's a trap! Ow. And it's a trap! This path also leads back to Lake June. So hey, if you want to come back here but don't want to take the boat, there you go. Because all the ruins are interconnected in this game. Yep, out of here. This is one I skipped out on the first time through because the only thing I could have gotten here was the Rapid Striker, which is just too rapid. Indeed, fighting those guys are rough, unless you have the Machine Gun Buster. The Machine Gun Buster actually tears through those guys pretty well. Oh, nope, wasn't that one. Ow. There we go. But yeah, those guys are pretty weak because they hit hard. Hey, I actually died to them last session. It's funny how for an enemy that only appears in just one section is so hard to kill. I mean, it's hard to fight. More money. I think it's all the holes in the walls here. Let's check one more. Okay, no, there was one right here. Almost missed that. And no doubt you probably are hearing the game through my, TV because I had the volume up when playing on, older generation because of that delay. Because if I had the audio coming through my headset from my capture card, I would be playing with like a 1 second delay, and that would throw me off so much. So I intentionally turned up the audio on my TV. Hey, get back over there. Oh. Oh. I was asking for that. Oh, now he's kind of stuck in there. Oh, the other one got hit too. Alright, I think that's all I can get until I get the drill arm. Alright, now I'm out of here. Oh, that's the main gate, my boy. My man. Giant gate? Like a main gate of some sort? Hmm? Oh, he actually helps out with the painter quest. Huh. Oh, that's neat. Neat. But this worked out in the end. Or not. God damn it. Here we go again with the field goal kicks. Alright. Time for some geometry. Angles. Come on. Oh, can I even reach it now? I can't reach it! Never mind, but I kicked it out of the freaking bakery again. Get in the goddamn bakery. Thank you. Please recycle your empty cans. But there's no recycle bin around here. There's only trash cans. I don't even kick it into the trash cans. I kick it into the freaking bakery. Anywho. Let's get that red stuff. Sure. Oh, that's to another quest. Hey. That sounds like something I should check out, but first, let's go shopping. And look at all these unique items that are only here. Like straight up invincibility. That's not even a thing in most Mega Man games. Kevlar. I would get that, but that's expensive. Actually, don't hold off on Buster Price because I gotta make some donations for quests. So I'll buy parts after all this is done. Let's see if she gets better. Any change yet? No? Ah, I know. I saw this in a TV show once. He said we just gotta force the baby out. With force! Aw. Yes. Brigante.
Are you from another island?
No.
That's not true. I saw you on TV. You're the guy who saved the city from those pirates. I wish I could go places too. But just you wait and see. Once my leg gets better, I'm gonna go all over. The nurse tells me that if I keep working hard with the rehabilitation, my leg will get better in no time. Why don't you come over to my room sometime and tell me stories about where you've been? It's so boring just staying in my room by myself all day.
Guilt. Uh-oh. I didn't do it. Also, this nurse is waving at a freaking flower. Hello, Mr. Flower. Alright, gotta exit and come back for the husband to show up. There you are. Sunlight! Large sun lamp. Pretty sure that's another museum item. Yo, I found some lipstick.
Oh, you're back. Hmm? What's that? Hey, could I borrow that for a second? That's it. That's perfect. That's exactly what it needed. Thank you so much.
I still say I needed some talent, but hey, you do you.
Oh, would you look at the time? I better be going.
Meow. Alright, donations. What's today's dad joke? Alright, fine. Here is one for you. I always take elevators when in buildings because I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something. I can pay for that. Gonna need the bank for the suitcase. Thank you so much. Need those residential houses for the bombs. You know, I do have my soundboard up, so you know I can actually do this. Hold on. Just need to enable my key shortcuts again, because they tend to go off when I'm typing stuff. While it boots up, let me just go ahead and head back to the hospital and a museum. I didn't even click anything yet. But Mario decided to oof. Also, I just realized the boys are... Oh, never mind. That's a freaking... That was you! I forgot! You never saw it coming. Rimshot E. Well, hey, here's one for you. Did you guys know that the Pentagon was actually going to be an octagon? Unfortunately, the carpenter kept cutting corners. The boys. Sure. What's another name for snail? So real quick, I'm heading to this subgate over here because I never actually went back here after I got my jump. Honestly, Shine Spark seems like more of an X move. And frankly, he already kind of does that thanks to the Nova Strike. So these traps. Triple access. It's basically like Omni unit just without one of the things. Right. Yeah, no attack. Another trap. So sorry for some extra cash, all I got was triple access. How was my Christmas? Pretty standard, but I did get a couple games from my brother as a gift. There were games that I planned on getting myself at some point, I just never got around to it, so you know, he helped me out. He got me Tekken 7, RE2 Remake, Tales of Arise, and one more that I'm forgetting. Hold on. Ah, right, the last game was Streets of Rage 4. So yeah, all games I plan on getting it at some point, he got it for me. And in exchange, I got him a whole year of Xbox Game Pass. course, the unfortunate thing is, like, I spend all my gift budget on Christmas for him because today is also his birthday. He is a New Year's baby. So he kind of has to share his gifts with Christmas. You should really not walk on a rail, you know. But hey, here comes a daredevil. Ow. I was looking at the chat. Remember, kids, don't read Twitch chat while playing in traffic. But come back later, he means leave the area, then come back again. I didn't know Germa played Mega Man Legends. Then again, I don't actively follow Germa, so that shouldn't be that surprising. Like, the only one in that whole circle of streamers I really follow is Vinny. And that should be obvious considering I have this on my soundboard.
Spin!
Oh, guess you gotta wait a little more. I actually have to wait. The bread apologists. Wow, you fixed that up fast. Alright, let's talk to the inspector. If there's any crimes. Thinking about it, I probably should have saved before accepting this, because now I can't until it's done. Because out of all the side quests, the bomb one is the easiest one to screw up because they can be hidden in such out of the way places. And each bomb is an item. I tried to stop, but I couldn't. Their locations are like certain set locations that they can't appear in. Like there's always one underground next to a building and there's one always on a roof. But which building they're next to, which roof they're on is random. And if one of them explodes, that's an item you miss out on. So yeah, buy a greenhouse. Ah, it's gonna explode. Wait a minute. Okay, there's one. Okay, I checked the greenhouses. Where the hell is it? There it is. Okay. Cutting it close there. I actually don't know the timer off the top of my head. I assume it's like 4 minutes or something. But there's no actual visible timer. Actually, wait. Is this where I can find the dialogue? Nope. Must have been earlier. Was it you? Alright, to the electronics shop. Ah! Nice. First, for the electronics shop, let's head to the hospital. You never know what might happen. There could be a plague for all you know.
Hey, Mega Man! Look! Look, I can walk again!
Again!
The nurse told me that you bought them a machine that fixed my leg. Thank you. Here, this is for you. I found it when I was out for a walk. Come back and see me again.
Wasn't that nice? Also, girl, you are freaking tall. She is taller than Mega Man. But all she says is,
Come back and see me again.
again. I mean, Volna's shorter than most people are short. Actually, no, he is kind of short. Never mind. God, you're so angry at being such a shrimp. Hey. Thank you. I needed that. Like when you think about it, he and X are like the tallest Mega Men, but X isn't that tall either, as we've seen in that one X5 portrait, where both he and Zero are shorter than Alia. Nice shots. Give me the Kevlar jacket. Already equipped. Wait, is my canteen still empty? It is. I'll overflow by getting an extra pack. Yeah, Volnut being so short in dive was, quite a shock at first, because, he's generally depicted as one of the taller Mega Men. But of course, I know why he's so short, in terms of, how the game's built. Look something up. Library. But yeah, the reason he's so short, as well as Roll Casket and Tron, as well as the EXE characters, is because they're all using the classic Mega Man like skeleton for their animations, and there's scale to that. It's also why, the Star Force characters and even Roll EXE are just taller than the rest of them, because they use the X series skeletons. It is weird because Dive's a weird game in terms of just how it's made. Yes, then there's Dynamo, who's a freaking giant. Which, granted, is appropriate for how his sprite was so much bigger than the X-Zero's, but, seeing it in a 3D model when you compare to anime, artwork is like, why are you so big? Also, no, that is empty right now. Now suddenly it's full. Again with the freaking cars! This is the most I've been hit by cars in like one session. Like there was at least one where I was just looking at Twitch chat, so I wasn't paying attention, but I've been blindsided so much. Is that it? Okay, that's it until the car chase. I can hear fireworks. Folks still celebrating that New Year's. The boys should be done by now. Hey, you guys even painted the place. A saw. Back to downtown. Oh, that one. This one. I thought I saw a saw. Alright, boys, got you your saw. I think as long as there's a side quest that we can do. Well, there's giving everything to the museum. Is everything that I have so far. No, you don't. Thankfully, I have peripheral vision from a third-person perspective. Oops. Alright, museum.
Hi there. Thanks for helping me out before. Thanks to you, I was able to finish my painting. I just paint for fun in my spare time. My real job is here, working as the curator.
That explains the lack of talent.
Why don't you take a look around? I know there's not much here, but... Wait! You're a digger, aren't you? If you find anything interesting on one of your digs, could you bring it here and show it to me? If it's really good, I could display it here.
It's like I don't let that go because it's such a sick burn.
Thanks.
Like, unexpectedly.
What's that you've got there? It looks like a bone or something.
Hey now,
Oh well.
why are you looking at my
a lot
bone
of the
like
people
that?
who come here are into strange things like this. It doesn't look like much, but if you want, I can display it here.
First of all, how dare you?
I'll call it an ancient digging tool. What do you say?
I mean, I guess it is ancient.
Thank you so much! I bet there are a lot of people who'll come to see this.
Talk about my bone like that. Guess that's payback for all the talent stuff, I guess.
What? Did you really find that underground? If you did, it's an incredible discovery. I wonder what something like this would be doing underground. Oh well, why don't we call it a human doll?
Why is that one
It could
stutter?
be someone's idea of a joke, but why don't we put it on display? Thank you so much! I bet there are a lot of people who'll come to see this.
It is the ancient doll.
That's a Cadillac's bell. They're found only on this island. No one knows what they're used for. Is it okay if I put this on display? Thank you so much! I bet there are a lot of people who'll come to see this. That's quite a find you've got there. It's called a giant horn. Maybe you've seen some rich people on TV with these on display in their houses? They're worth a lot. Would you let me put it on display here, please?
Thank you so much.
So much. I bet there are a lot of people who'll come to see this. Oh my! Is that a crystal fossil? Do you know what that is?
A crystal fossil?
Those are made when a Reaverbot's body crystallizes over the centuries. They're considered Grade 3 national treasures.
I mean, there's a fan game that does that. Granted, it's just a one-off boss fight, but hey, it has happened in the fandom.
Thank you so much! I bet there are a lot of people who'll come to see this. Where did you find that? That's an antique shield. Relics like that are classified as Grade 2 national treasures. Some Reaverbot was probably using it to protect itself. You'll let me put it on display, won't you? Thank you so much! I bet there are a lot of people who'll come to see this.
Is that all of them? I know there's probably some like... Or the ancient book actually has that too. No, that's for a part. So that's all of it. So we leave and come back. So the stuff we found so far. That should have been enough time for the boys to finish their stuff. Also, you have all those bonus fights that Shovel Knight gets on the consoles. I honestly think the Battletoads one is probably the most fun. The Kratos fight is cool and all, but the Battletoads one is definitely the most fun of them. Alright, there's no done. So, let's head to Old City. First, oh, I got the freaking adapter mixed up with the freaking radio. Why'd I leave? Power Blaster. Power Blaster. That's what you get for the bombs. Just a whole bunch of buster parts. Alright. Remember what's coming up next. I'm gonna want this. Now we enter the area where our dog kicking privilege has been returned. We'll avoid kicking dogs for now. Power drink coming from somewhere, huh? I wonder where. Maybe the dogs don't chase you for too long. But it's an oddly hostile area. But hey, to contrast that, there's some cats. But you can tell there's a bit of a cat bias here because you can take one home. It serves no purpose. You just get to take a cat home.
Mega Man, be careful. I don't like the looks of this place.
So check out those new buster parts I got. See how they stack up. That is one thing I miss about the Legends 2 version of these guys. Shooting them from behind actually damages them when their shield's up.
It's a spiral, and it goes down a long way, too.
Busted units Omega. Attack and range. And now we got lemons. Yeah, lemons.
I'm starting to get a lot of it looks like only
Would you stop changing targets on your own like that? Well, before I come here, there's important dialogue at the end of this. Because I'm drifting too far. It is so bright down here. It's locked. Okay, I thought there was actual dialogue here, but I guess that's only after you get the keys. Okay, it didn't respawn. Warning. And here's where we reach that point where the plot just starts to descend. Now granted, the plot started to descend once we got to the closer woods because, you know, Megan was like, wait a minute, why do I recognize this language?
Time to start looking for them.
Alright, I dodged into it. Now my shield's gone. Should've went the other way. Personally, I'm more of a dog person, but I don't mind cats. A shiny red stone. That's another museum item. I thought that'd work. There's the drill. Actually, shoot. Thinking about it. This is one that leads into the long hallway. Oh, that's the exit. That's to Bruno. Let me do the other one first. Thank you for the big health. Generator parts. As for the shield arm, and this leads back to the big wall back at the beginning of the first ruins. The first ruins entrance. Big money, big money, big money. Alright, time for Bruno. There's a surf bot on the roof here earlier. Couldn't reach him normally.
Wow, that's pretty big. I wonder what it is. Wait! That mark!
Teasel, you better not be eating that entire pizza yourself.
What's up?
Hey, you! Do you know what happened to us thanks to you? I thought I was going to die! Huh?
You're alive! That's wonderful!
Really doesn't help that Mega Man's face is so smug in that shot.
What do you think you're doing? Don't touch me!
What's the holdup, Tron? If you don't hurry up, there's not going to be any pizza left. Huh? You. What are you doing here? Tron! Hurry up, get on board. It's time to activate Bruno.
Actually, hold on. Which arm was it? Was it his left arm or his right arm? Because if it was his left arm, we never actually see it on screen right now. Now, granted, it's gonna be fine after the Bruno fight, but still.
This time. See you.
Wait!
Thanks for waiting, Teasel. Let's go. Everyone ready? We're moving out. Roger. Miss Tron looks happy.
Surfbot's comments are always so quiet.
It's powering up!
Now, the best way to deal with Bruno is free aim. First, hide behind this. Found you, Mega Man. Ah! The freaking foot cannons. Fortunately, the Buster's auto-targeting isn't the most reliable here, because it aims for everything. Technically, there's no auto-target for Machine Gun Buster. Or most special weapons got to be. This time, foot cannons. There we go. The Power Buster would also be fine there too, just as long as you remember to free aim.
Huh? Okay, Blue Boy, I must know, what's your name?
Me? My name is Mega Man. Mega Man Volnut.
Mega Man, is it? You know, I've been in this business a long time, but this is the first
And that's one
time
word, by the way,
anyone's ever
Mega
given
Man.
me this much trouble. Yet, it feels good somehow being beaten by you.
It's
like
not
this.
first name Mega,
Almost
middle name
as though
Man.
I've met
It's
my match.
Mega Man.
Teasel.
I can face the facts. I lost, you won.
But where does the
I'm
last
gonna
name
try
Volna
to
come
forget
from?
This entire incident. Ah, it feels good to say that. My
was adopted by
heart
the
feels as
Casket
clean
family,
as the
after all.
Blue sky on a cloudless day. See you around, Mega Man.
Wait!
Then, does this mean I'll never see him again?
Tron. Once he finds the treasure, we'll wait for our chance and take it from him.
What?
You didn't think I was going to just walk away, did you?
Oh, of course not. Now that's the Teasel I know.
You bet it is. Old Teasel never gives up. I'll get that treasure sooner or later, one way or the other.
Just a reminder that Bon is voiced by Pikachu. Gotta follow. Yeah, Bon's actress is the same one that does Pikachu. Drill arm. And that's maximum energy. Alright. It's just amazing just how absurd the voice actor history in this series is. Infinity! I've already gone over the fact of how absurd it is to me that Kyle Hebert, freaking, Ryu from Street Fighter, adult Gohan, and, the Dragon Ball Z narrator, Mr. Last Time on Dragon Ball Z. He voices Omega Sis in Star Force. Now, real quick, I'm gonna go underground again. Oh, yeah, that's the main gate entrance. I mean, most of the NT Warrior dub cast is like Ed and Eddie featuring the cast of Inuyasha. Because Burner Man is Inuyasha. Okay, this is the one that leads me back to the main ruins. His premise is Shomaru. If David K voiced Shomaru, then yes. Because, by the way, David K voices Proto Man, who's, freaking Clank and Ratchet and Clank, Beast Wars and Unicron Trilogy Megatron, and so much more. It sounds like Life from Death Note because he is. Actually, I can put an auto battery right now, can't I? I can change this for just maximum energy. I lost my lemons. Lead me to another wall. I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. At least that one spot. I went the wrong way. Ow! Oh. I actually don't know the history for Mega Man's actor. Where's the next walls at? Should be through here. Pretty sure. Or here. Oh yeah, another bit of, Japanese voice actor trivia is that, in Japanese, Walnut is voiced by Luffy of One Piece fame. Yeah, Walnut is Luffy. See, the real reason we didn't get Legend 3 is because we never found a One Piece. Oh my god, the mother loads the One Piece. I can't believe it. I know you're over there. There you are. Hey. You just gotta ignore me? Alright. I wanted to lead you back to the trap, but you just gotta sit there with your hands on your... Look, he doesn't have hands. Yes, Liam O'Brien was Cygnus in the dub. I need the drill arm for this. Blaster Unit R. As well as weapon plans. Attack energy and rep 2. Well, I got maxed out energy, so... Actually, where's it put me? Maximum attack. Let's go with this for now. Get my big limits. Now, can I start fighting those bugs now? Or do I gotta wait till I get there first? Oh. Flower. Think you'll unlikely get Legends 3? I wouldn't say unlikely, but it might just take a while. And even then, it might not be, you know, the same thing we saw way back on the 3DS. Marvel Shell. That's for the shield. Now I can start finding items for them. For example... I can also find this porn magazine for them. Sorry, this comic book. Yosha. No, he fist pumps. He doesn't fist pump for the other items you can find for them. That's probably a carryover from the Japanese version. Also, hey, he's got an X-Buster here. That is another piece of the Shining Laser. Okay, now I can find the bug. There's a very distinct beetle here. Hey, actually enemies too. A stag beetle. There's another beetle down in the Carden Forest. I mean, even if I didn't step on it, I picked it up with my drill arm. I'm pretty sure it was gonna die either way. Hey, more cats. But while I'm here, speaking of cats, go ahead and drop you off. Sorry about that. And there's another one. Hercules beetle. But it's just a beetle. Alright, now it's called roll. Alright, now to drop these beetles off. Some broken circuits? That's a neat beetle. Way better than this stag beetle. Alright, fine, if you insist on being such a pun master, I'll add the rim shot as a sound effect. So you just redeem it. Alright, head back to Uptown.
That's a funny looking thing you've got
Hey!
there. It looks like a hibachi
Oh.
or something. Maybe they use it in the dungeons when it gets cold. Why don't we call it a fire pot and put it on display?
It's the old heater.
Thank you so much! I bet there are a lot of people who'll come to see this. That's a Reaverbot eye! Look at it. It's so beautiful the way the light goes through that translucent red. These are Grade 1 national treasures. There have been lots of diggers who've disappeared in the dungeons looking for these. That would be the star attraction for any museum. Would it really be all right if I put it on display here? Thank you so much! I bet there are a lot of people who'll come to see this.
And that should be all of them. Because the Reaverbot eye is always the last one she comments on. Which means, there you are. The Prism Crystal. Now we just need to add a tree bomb to it and we got the power of instant death. Remember folks, it's a feature, not a bug, even if it got removed in localized versions. And now, Mystic Orb and Marble Shell were used to make the shield arm. Ponder the orb to make a shield. And then the X-Buster, Prism Crystal, and Weapon Plans were used to make the Shining Laser. The only one that needs 3 items. But there we go. Laser acquired. Also get the Ami here too. Scroll right past it. Look how expensive that energy upgrade is. Look how expensive it is to upgrade any part of this. So you know what, I'll wait a bit for that. It basically is because, you know, unlike the Active Buster, it can have infinite ammo, but the Active Buster also just has higher DPS. Especially with the whole homing capability of it, but still. Alright, this one.
So this...
Explosive. Blade armor is so much better in 2. Ow. course, the blade arm actually has a beam in this game, but still, it's very short range. On 2, it's got the full triple slash going on, as you'd expect from a Mega Man-based sword. Being made from the Z Saber itself. Plus, it gives you visibility. But this one doesn't. There's a whole bunch of shenanigans you can do with the blade arm thanks to a glitch involving it. I can't wait to show it off when we get there. Oi. What this thing just runs away. Oh! Oh. There's a glitch in 2. There's a lot of small stuff in 2 I know about, because like I said, I know that game like the back of my hand because I played it so much back in the day.
Huh? That sounded like a door opening somewhere. I better take a look around.
That would technically make Legends 2 my favorite Legends game, just because of how much I played it, but
Got it!
there are things in 1 I do like more than in 2, and vice versa, so they're kind of on even playing fields to me, really. Tron's an odd one. It's not like I don't hate it, but it's not one to go back to often. Just because of how different it is. I mean, ironic if coming from a guy who likes, you know, all the Mega Man series and how different they all are from each other. But still. I really enjoyed this track. Look how big these guys are. I mean, all the size of this lap. Hey, hey, hey! Personal space. That invincibility from Legends 2 would be really handy for the blade arm. Alright.
Huh? That sounded like a door opening somewhere. I better take a look around.
Also, straight up, for the longest time, I did not know there was a casino in Misadventures. Alright, now I need to head back to Old City. one inside the building. Now, the only one of these tunes that made it into Legends 2 for the subgates. Ah! Oh. Well, there's really another reason why, like, all the sub-ruins in Legends 2 all use songs from this game. I guess they did. There was really a fourth one for the fourth islands, well, or second island anyways, but still. They didn't have an extra song from one of the main ruins here, so they used this. One of those walkie guys. There you are.
Huh? That sounded like a door opening somewhere. I better take a look around. There. This should be the last key.
But there is one thing we gotta do before we go to the main gate again. To do that, we gotta head back to the flare. Dogs! We probably should fill my canteens too. But we're heading back to the flare first. Because what we're about to do will affect the course of the rest of the game.
This just in. We've received word that armed robbers have stormed the bank and made off with a large sum of money.
I don't envy the mayor her job. What with stuff like this happening all the time?
chase.
Wow, we weren't doing anything! Help! 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 He's gonna get us!
Briefcase. Now, what do we do with said briefcase? Do we return it to the inspector? Or do we make off with it and keep the money for ourselves? There's a sub gate right there. They'll never follow us on the ground. If I had the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire sub music, I'd play it right now. You know what, actually. Here it is. Decisions. Decisions. Do we choose the path of light or darkness? Instant darkness. Congrats, folks. We are officially lawbreakers. Oh shoot. Time to bail. Roll, you need to get away. Well, not to worry, this money will go to a good cause. As upgrading the Shining Laser. If you don't just make a small dent in how much we need. $50,000 just for one attack boost. And $100,000 for these two now. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. But again, I say again, this is nothing compared to how much it costs in Legends 2. Because even with the discount of Legends 2, you need to max out how much Zenny you can carry more than once. At least there's that golden enemy in freaking Manda Island ruins that you can grind, because, you know, you leave the room and then come back and respawns. But still. Jeez, I didn't even max out my life gauge yet. No, I did. Yeah, this is basically the 100% run. We've gotten everything. Even if I took the dark routes, that's everything. Look at that energy. Actually, why am I fighting him? I don't need money anymore. Ow. Punks. Bitch. Ow. Damn it.
There's some writing. Watcher. What is that supposed to mean?
Maybe the key we got.
The second door. What is this? It reads Sleeper.
Resident Sleeper.
The third door. What does this one say? Dreamer? Well, it should be the last one.
We are fighting dreamers. Alright, it's time for plot.
What's happening to me? This is the first time I've ever been here, but I feel like I've seen this before. Something is telling me there's danger here, that it shouldn't be opened. It's a man? A person?
A man? A person? I'm actually not sure what gender you are.
Was it you who awoke me? It is somewhat earlier than I had planned, but no matter. Thank you for awakening me. Have we met before? Oh, please forgive me. You are a purifier model, assigned to the direct command of Mother. As I recall, you are designated Mega Man Trigger. Please forgive me. I did not recognize you in your current configuration.
You know me?
You don't remember? Ah, I see. You have suffered memory loss, yes? Then for what purpose have you awakened me? I assume that your reason for coming here is to purge the carbons that have overpropagated during the time I was inactive.
Carbons? Purge? What are you talking about?
According to Urban Military Security Ordinance A10, the number of carbon units is not allowed to increase beyond the pre-specified limit. If this happens, they are to be purged immediately. My observation, if left unattended, the carbons will reproduce indefinitely. Their numbers will grow, polluting the surface world. They can be quite a nuisance.
Carbons? Do you mean the people on the island?
The carbons fit mass population model B. They are unstable, very difficult to control. Perhaps it would be better to simply reinitialize.
Reinitialize? Now, I haven't understood much of what you've been saying, but when you say reinitialize, do you mean no? Huh?
This is quite regrettable. It would be much simpler if I had the assistance of a proficient unit, such as yourself. Once my task is complete, I shall inquire as to the presence of a backup of your memory on Aiden. Until then, please remain where you are. Yes, until then.
What? It's...
So yeah, Juno just told us that there's basically a giant reset button in his main gate, designed to literally
Tells me he's
erase
not
everybody on the
kidding
island
either.
if they start to
I really
overpopulate.
think he plans to kill everyone on the island.
So these Elysians
Diesel, we've got
are
to
doing
do
some
something.
really
We've
fucked up
got to
stuff.
Stop him.
No wonder the Master wanted to shut it all down.
That's easier said than done. Besides, do you think we could beat him?
Well, what about Mega Man?
I don't like it, but I can't think of anything better, so... Oh, here's a problem. Hey, Tron! How do you stop this thing?
Oh, this?
Like this.
Like this! Mega Man, are you all right?
Thanks for your help.
Come on, hurry up! He's getting away!
My sound effects no less absurd than the actual cartoon frying pan sound
It's
from
not
Tron
over
kicking the
between
thing.
you and me. I won't forgive you if you die or anything stupid like that, so be careful in there, okay?
Right. See you later.
Don't worry, Tron. If anyone can do it, he can.
Mega Man spawning a
I
finger
know.
like freaking Mario does in Mario 64. Power Stream. Oh, wrong menu. So yeah, max power. So we got max power, max energy, and we had to make up for energy and rapid and range for the others. Don't even have anything that maxes out just range and.
Yeah, baby.
Not really. No. Honestly, I think I'm fine with just what I got. Look at the size of this lad. Imagine this thing could fund the shining laser by itself. But it's not meant for us. It doesn't reach. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I really should upgrade that range, huh? It's time to fight Mega Man Juno. The first time in this franchise where we fight another character named Mega Man. The next time this happened will be X5, where we're able to fight X.
It appears I miscalculated the odds of your ability to escape that trap. You are, however, too late. Eden was activated as soon as I entered this room. It cannot be deactivated as long as I, the master key of this island, remain here in this control room. All that remains now is to wait for Eden to enter transmission range and send the command to execute the reinitialization of this island. Once that command is received, the 10,000 workers aboard Eden
Yeah,
will
Legacy
execute
happened. We could
immediately.
have been introduced to more Mega Men.
My estimates indicate they
Because we
will
know
be
that
completed
Mega Man
in
is a
less than
class
5 minutes.
in Elysium. How's it going? We just reached the end. You made a very bad decision before coming here.
Now that Eden has been activated, any further interference from you will remain on file, thus tarnishing my
And I got
operating
hit by
record.
5 cars.
Fortunately, you are suffering from memory loss and fragmentation. Therefore, as keeper of this island, I hereby exercise my prerogative of correctional dispensation.
Prerogative of correctional? What?
Allow me to rephrase. I will exercise my authority to terminate your program.
And straight to the fight.
Defend yourself.
Mega Man. Still locked on.
Defend yourself. Ready?
Focus on it, Mega Man.
Ready? Defend yourself. Most impressive. Ready? Ready? Not good enough.
Ow.
How about this?
I tried to jump.
Give up. What was that?
That's right, Juno's got his own
Well,
shining laser.
It would appear that I have made an error.
Oh dear, I've exploded.
No!
You were nearly successful in terminating my life support subroutine functions. But do not be disappointed. It appears it will take longer than anticipated for Eden to reach
You know,
its
Mega Man, you
optimal
can just shoot him
altitude.
right now.
If
Might
you can
solve
terminate
a
me
bit of an
before
issue,
then,
right?
you will be able to stop it. Assuming you are capable of deactivating me.
What?
Assume the classic Mega Man stance.
Are you ready?
And a complete change in tone for his voice was so off-putting back in the day. And his attack. Boom baba, boom baba, boom boom boom. Boom baba, boom. Of all the final bosses in this series, well, the three of them anyways, Sarah's definitely the most difficult of them, but she's got a lot more cheap stuff.
It appears I was in error assuming that a bureaucratic model such as myself would be able to best you in hand-to-hand combat. However, I was successful in keeping you occupied long enough for Eden to achieve optimal altitude before you could interfere. This is Mega Man Juno, Bureaucratic Model 3rd Class, Authorization Number 8677. Requesting a reinitialization of this island's systems and a memory backup of its bureaucratic systems.
Stop! Stop it!
If you wish to shoot me, please do not hesitate. My program has already been backed up in Eden's central core. I eagerly await my next activation.
Eden systems ready, awaiting confirmation. Requested backup of bureaucratic model Mega Man Juno complete. Execution of Catalog's reinitialization program will commence in 100 seconds.
What should I do?
Interrupt command. Priority command rerouted to Purifier First Class Mega Man Trigger. Under suspicion of malfunction, Bureaucratic Model 3rd Class Juno has been deactivated by Mega Man Trigger as per Ordinance 103. Mega Man Trigger hereby requests the indefinite postponement of the previous reinitialization order and the deletion of Bureaucratic Model Juno's backup data. Trigger hereby assumes all bureaucratic authority for the district and will petition Mother for guidance at a future date.
Command reroute acknowledged. Priority given to Purifier First Class's command. Eden resuming standby mode.
I can't believe Data just hacked into Juno's account and deleted all his saved data.
Log of Purifier First Class's correspondence as required by security ordinances. Requesting that notification to
Stole all his NFTs.
First Class present bureaucratic authority triggered.
Data?
There's nothing to worry about anymore, Mega Man. Everything should return to normal shortly.
Do you know who I am?
peripheral memory storage device. You
I'm your
originally
memory
created
card.
me so your memory couldn't be scanned by Mother Tooth. I can't tell you anything yet, but soon I'll be able to tell you everything.
Also, that is just
What
Tron's
you
actress
are,
doing her Tron voice.
Why you lost your memory,
Like, no distinction
your
whatsoever. That's just Tron.
function, and mission.
Mega Man! Mega Man! Blasted contraption! It's always breaking down at the worst time!
Mega Man, are you all right?
Yep, I'm just fine.
Gramps and I were working on the radio forever, but couldn't get it to work.
Mega Man, you won't believe what we
Like, it's
saw.
very much
I'm
a
glad these
different
old
in
eyes of
Legends
mine
2,
lasted long
but
enough to
here
see
in
it.
this scene,
Calm
that is
down,
just Tron.
Gramps. He's been like this ever since... Huh? Mega Man? Are you all right?
Oh, it's nothing. Really. I'm sorry that I scared you.
You're always running off like that, making me worry myself sick over you.
But somehow, I know you'll always make it back. I have faith in you.
Unfortunately, his latest trip's taken a
Thanks.
long time for him to
So
come back. A real
Dana,
long
let's go.
time.
Ready? Mega Man?
Ready.
We even made a Mega Man that specifically goes into space, and we still couldn't get Volnut down from the moon.
All right, we're ready to go anytime you are.
Thanks, Ro.
Tell me, do you really have to go so soon? After all you've done for us, please stay a while longer. We haven't had the chance to thank you properly.
Well, it's not that we don't want to stay. It's just that we've got some unfinished business that we've got to take care of. Right?
Yep.
That's right. Besides, now that we've got a refractor for the flutter, it's time for us to go.
If you must go, won't you at least come to town and say goodbye to everyone?
I suppose we should at least say goodbye, eh? Hey, Mega Man, why don't you go? Give him our best.
It would mean so much to everyone.
Go on, Mega Man, and say goodbye to the Junkman's wife for me.
Okay, I'm going.
Now, before we leave, there is one last thing we should do. As you know, let's go ahead and say goodbye to all the side quests we've done. Just for the little wholesome before we go. Let's also do this. We need the Mega Man, after you. Our next protagonist. And of course, even after all this time, they still call us Hippopotamus. Mega Man can understand dog. Willie. Later, Willie. Hey, Ira. It's been 20 years. You're probably fully grown up by the time Legends 3 actually gets released, even though you're already taller than Mega Man. One less drink to go. Alright, let's try the other one. There it is. One less drink for the road. There we go. Ah, refreshing. Never committed vandalism, not once. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean my armor's black?
Thank you so much for your help. Take care of yourselves.
Bye. Take care.
Goodbye.
See you later, Amelia.
Goodbye.
After all that, we still didn't find out anything about your mom and dad. Or the mother lode.
Well, it can't be helped. It's not like we meant to come here in the first place, right? But
It's like the first time
everything worked
Roll's
out in the
parents
end,
are ever
right?
mentioned in this game as a plot point.
Hey, Mega Man, did something happen while you were underground?
Huh? Yeah. Well, not really. Don't worry about it.
Well, I don't know, but don't ever forget that I'll always believe in you, okay?
Roll.
Mega Man, roll! Look outside! The island!
Mega Man,
Okay.
what is it?
Whoa. Roll left. Left.
Huh? Okay. Hey, isn't that...
They all came to see us off.
Hey, hey! Thank you so much! Thank you! Bye-bye! Good luck! Take care!
I hope those of you at home are watching. Our brave heroes are taking off, heading for new adventures. As you can see, the people of Catalogs have come out to send them off and wish them well.
Hey, everybody!
They were all really nice people. Maybe we'll come back here and see them again.
Yeah.
I will say the whole dark and light system looks better in this game than it does in 2. Because at least in this game, Mega Man's face doesn't also light or dark. Because if you're dark Mega Man in Legends 2, he pretty much blends into like any dark areas. And therefore was honestly a downgrade compared to the Japanese version. Because the ending credits song for the Japanese version of Legends is an actual song, complete with lyrics too. But over in the English version, we get a montage of voice clips.
Double check your equipment readings and make sure everything's in working order. I swear this treasure will be ours or my name's not Bond. Let's do it!
There are benefits of being darker lights. In Legends 1, no. There's really no point to it. You don't really get anything for being either light or dark Mega Man, just cosmetic. Legends 2 actually does more with it, but for the most part, being dark is kind of a detriment in most cases. Because when you're dark Mega Man, the shopkeepers hate you, and when they hate you, they make you pay more for stuff. But if you are dark Mega Man, you can access a secret shop in Salcott Island, which lets you get another weapon. And you only get it if you're Dark Mega Man. Now granted, if you want to get everything, you can just beat Dark Mega Man to get that item, then go to the church and donate some money to go back to being light. Because when you're light Mega Man, you get discounts in the shop. Because you're such a good boy. And the weapon you get is the Crusher. You know that weapon that Volna has for his second skill in dive?
3, 2, 1, Mega Man, now!
He gets that. And while it does do damage, because it's like basically the plasma shots, just in a football form. The problem is that when it comes to range, it's kind of lacking, because the only way you can make it go further is if you manually aim the camera higher. Otherwise, he doesn't really toss it that far.
It looks like they're serious. They want to go out fighting just like.
Hey, fun fact, in Japanese, the Crusher is called the Crash Bomb.
No more playing around.
What's more, it even shows up in Namco Cross Capcom. Because if you upgrade Mega Man and Roll enough, when Mega Man does his Buster Volley for his attack, Roll will throw the Crusher. Because it's a glove item. It makes sense that she'd be able to use it.
It's not over between you and me. I won't forgive you if you die or anything stupid like that. Careful in there, okay?
Come on, hurry up!
Oh, and also, while it's not entirely tied to your armor look like the other morality system, there is a second morality system that's tied to Roll in Legends 2. And much like with the shopkeepers and their prices, if you're too mean to Roll, then her equipment breaks and weapon upgrading gets more expensive. But this is signified by much like with the bathroom cutscene where Roll's just not in her usual spot in the Flutter. But instead of being in a bathroom, instead she's just lying in bed being depressed. And you can talk to her. She's asking, Mega Man, are you being mean on purpose? If you say yes, then well, you get the harsh price rise. But if you say no, there's like, okay, I forgive you. And it's back to normal. Of course, most people probably don't know that because why would you be mean to Roll?
But don't ever forget that I'll always believe in you. Hey, everybody! They were all really nice people. Maybe we'll come back here and see them again.
Yeah.
Okay, setting new course.
And don't forget, being nice will get you the bathroom scene.
Well, there they go. Not a care in the world. Hey, Tron! Can't this thing go any faster?
No, it can't. I had to gather up all the spare parts from everything he blew up to build this.
That's right! That's right!
We'll just have to rough it until we get to the next island. If we sell what we found, we'll get back what we lost and then some. We'll live like kings!
Yep, it was not meant for us.
Who would have thought there was such a huge refractor down there, and all we had to do was just wander in and pick it up? I told you we'd have the last laugh!
That's assuming we make it to the next island.
What's the next game? Well,
Oh well.
let me go ahead and go to our release year order. It's been a while since I had to pull this up. Alright, so now with Legends 1 complete, the next game on our itinerary is Mega Man Battle and Chase. We're off to the races, folks. That's right, Bon. Racing. To be continued. Five-hour playtime. That is actually one thing I want to do before I actually close the game out. Once I get past the screen. Because since the game is beaten, hard mode is available, but I can't keep it until I make a save data for it, so real quick we're going to play through the intro. Just so I don't have to load up the credits again so I can play hard mode. I technically could have done this before I started this, but I just forgot. And I didn't want to sit through the credits on stream. Because I already have another completed save file up to Juno from the first time this was available. Ow.
Turn right there. Do you see a door? Watch out, there's some...
It get easy if you beat it in under 2 hours or if you beat hard mode. Same thing with Legends 2. Well, actually not quite. I don't think there's one for or a war for speedrunning game. But Legends 2 also lets you just go to hard mode mid-game by getting the licenses. Because hard mode is just the Class S difficulty. So they let you just get easy from that and very hard. Which honestly makes the A class difficulty unique. Because like it's harder than normal but easier than hard. But there's no dedicated setting for that. You know, let me get my power laser first. run away from the liquor.
Mega Man. Now once I save with data, hard mode should just be available whenever I load the game up again. Alright. And so, that is all she wrote for Legends. So, like I said, next time we stream, well, probably not next time we stream, I might do a Damage Shuffler stream before that, but the next game on our every Mega Man game journey is Mega Man Battle and Chase. So, until then, let's go ahead and find somebody to raid, shall we? I see Axel is streaming Bean2 again, getting the world record. Let's go ahead and cheer him on, shall we? Enjoy some Battle Network 2 speed runs. So till then, folks, I will catch you all later. Always remembered, so rock on.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages.